What is up guys, this is Studio back with another video on the Redmi K20 Pro, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you the latest RisingOS version 1.3, and this one of the most unique ROM that I have found recently, and in my opinion as of today this ROM is going to give you a much better experience even when compared to ROMs like Evolution X. But after using this ROM for RisingOS, my first impressions, I have to say this definitely feels like a much more superior ROM when compared to Evolution X in terms of stability, in terms of customization and stuff, and a lot more things. Yes, it does not offer the high refresh rate kind of options like the 90Hz and stuff are not here, but still even without that I would say the overall like stability and stuff is much better on this ROM. So let me show you in detail today in this video. This is the 15th August 2023 build, so the latest one as of right now, and it does come with two separate versions. One includes the GApps and one doesn't, and as usual I have flashed the GApps included variant here, and you can see the changelog. It has the latest Leica camera version 5.0 and it has a lot more fixes and stuff, so you can see those right here. Let me show you the about section. This is how it looks like. Looks super cool I have to say, and it has this nothing kind of font over here. It shows Rising UI 1.3 Redmi K20 Pro, and it is an official build. It shows the wallpaper that you're using over here, and this ROM is by Mohammed Al Arabi, so huge thanks to the developer of this ROM. If you scroll down more, we have the Android version as Android 13 or Tiramisu, and the RisingOS version is 1.3 and the codename is Dvaraka, and we have the GApps included variant over here written, and the security patch that you are getting over here is latest of August 5th 2023. The build date and the build number and stuff you can see right here, and it has really cool looking animation everywhere. Just notice this. If I go into the battery settings, it does this kind of animation. The display settings, it does this kind of animation, and here if I go into the Bluetooth settings, let me show you, it does this kind of animation. Looks really cool. Even in the connected device stuff, it has this kind of animation. So yeah, everywhere you can see all these animation. Looks super cool. Now let me show you the system settings. In here we have the RisingOS updater, and I think you can check for updates, but it may or may not work. Not really sure. It shows update check failed as of right now. Let me go back, and here we have the USB configuration. You can set it to file transfer for convenience. Then we have the gesture settings right here. We have this kind of animation again for the gestures. Then we have the quick tap action, and here you can turn it on, and these are the options that you can choose from for the quick tap. And we have this require stronger taps option as well. Let me go back. We have the quick loop in camera. Then we have the gesture navigation. In here we only have the full screen gesture settings, but in here we do not get the pill bar thickness and the size customization. We have the swipe to invoke assistant, that works fine. And we have the navigation hint and the IME button space. Let me go back. We have the 2 button and 3 button navigation, and in here we have the one-handed mode, which works perfectly fine. Then we have the double tap to check phone, the long press on fingerprint sensor to unlock phone. This is the always on FOD, and we have the press and hold power button action and the prevent ringing. In the front camera settings, we have the camera LED and the sound effects. You can disable it if you want. Let me go back. We have the buttons. In here we have the invert layout, edge long swipe action and stuff. You can customize that. Then we have the power menu. In here you can enable the advanced reboot if you want. Long press power button, toggle torch, end call, and we have the automatically turn off torch. Then we have the wake device, answer call, control playback, reorient show volume panel on the left side, and the click to partial screenshot. We also get the system profiles here in case you need that. Now let me show you the home screen. This is how it looks like. And to the left of the home screen, we have the Google's Discover page that is working fine. Swiping up will get you to the app drawer. Swiping down will get you to the quick setting panel, which looks like this. And in the light theme, the quick setting panel stays light. It looks beautiful. And we have the widgets working fine. The battery widget and stuff is working fine. Then the subscriber account widget that I have added, that too is working fine. Please subscribe guys if you have not yet. And let me show you the stock launcher. You are getting this Ortus launcher right out of the box. In here we have a lot more customization, I would say. In the music settings, we have the use taskbar, allow home screen rotation, then the haptic feedback, and we have the hidden and protected apps, Sharisan sync and disable, action toast, and the background blur diff, then the launcher vibration intensity, etc. you can customize. In the recents, we have the memory info, then the clear all, then the kill app, lens, pin app, and the screenshot. Then the shake phone to clear all task option is there. Also there is the shake phone to clear all intensity, and the background opacity changing option. In the app drawer, we have the app search bar, icon labels in drawer, and other customization. Now one cool thing is that there is this gesture settings. It has this shake gesture action, and we have this shake gesture intensity option as well. Let me go back. We have the icons. In here we have the icon packs, themed icons, and the apply theme to drawer and stuff. We have the notification dots right here as well. Then we have the icon size, font size, and the max lines for app level. So shake one, it shows enabling or disabling torch. If I just do that, it turns on the torch. And again, if I just do that, it turns off the torch. So it is actually working. That is really good to see. And it shows some random messages over here. It shows enjoy your day as of right now. So this stock launcher, I have to say, it's one of the best that I have seen, provided right out of the box in ROM. And these are the stock apps that you will get right out of the box on this ROM. It has the fresh files and Pixart because I was restoring my Google App Data backup, but others are the stock apps. In the recents panel, this is how it will look like. It looks really beautiful. And if you tap here, we have the split screen, freeform, and the kill app option. Then on the bottom, you get the clear all option, then the screenshot, the lock app option, and the lens option, the Google Lens. And we have the RAM status, RAM usage status right on the bottom. So in the recents, it looks definitely beautiful and it is really smooth experience in the recents panel, I have to say. Now, one more cool thing is that it does have this dialer. It looks like Google dialer, but yes, it isn't. It has the call recording option. Let me show you. Here, as you can see, there is the auto call recording option. You can enable that. Even you can change the format over here. So if you're someone who needs the call recording functions, this is the ROM that you should switch to. And VoLTE calling and stuff will be working perfectly fine if you insert a VoLTE SIM card. And the icons that you are noticing over here looks a little bit different because I have customized it. Just notice the Bluetooth icon and stuff. And here also you will see in the recents panel, as you can see, these are the icons actually look like because I have customized the styles of them. So yeah, this is how it will look. Now, let me show you the quick setting panel. In here, we have the Wi-Fi, the mobile data, the Bluetooth toggles, the flashlight and stuff. And if you turn on a toggle, this is how it will look. Auto rotate, night light, Google Home, and the battery saver. Then the screen recorder is there. We have the device audio and microphone audio at the same time. Also, there is the HEVC and the other functions. And here we have the dark theme, the auto rotate, heads up, auto refresh rate. So the refresh rate toggle is there, but you can only switch to 60 Hz. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, I'll just keep it on auto. We have the do not disturb, nearby share, one-handed mode, and the ring or the sound option as well. And if you just tap here, it will open the volume panel just like this. You can put the phone into vibrate or silent from here. Then we have the de-dimming, the high brightness mode. It actually works fine, as you can see. We have the screencast, the ambient display, data saver, airplane mode, extra name. Also, we have the hotspot right here in case you need that. And if you tap on the power menu, it does have the advanced reboot. You can enable it from the settings and you can directly reboot to the recovery or fast boot from right here. Now let's talk about the camera. Well, this is really interesting because of course this is the Leica camera, but it is the latest Leica camera. Just look at the interface. It looks like this. So beautiful that it has the latest Leica camera. Also, let me tell you one thing that on the Evolution X ROM, the latest build, I have tried taking rear camera photos and stuff. It did force close multiple times. So here that problem is not there. Let me just take a quick photo. So as you can see, I just took this photo. The camera is not force closing, and here this picture has very good detail. And in the info section, this is a 12 megapixel photo as you are looking at it. So yeah, this is really cool. Also, if you are switching to the portrait mode and to the front camera, yes, the front camera photos and stuff, everything is working fine. Let's take a quick selfie. So as you can see, the front camera selfies has ample amount of details and the background blur and stuff did work perfectly fine. No issues. So I would say yes, the camera quality over here is amazing. And even with that, as you can see, this is a 20 megapixel photo. So the processing is working perfectly fine over here. And there is a night mode, the 48 megapixel mode. And in the video settings, you can shoot up to 4K 60 FPS. Let me show you 4K, and then we have the frame rate changing option up to 60 FPS. It is working fine up to 4K 60 FPS. You can change it from here as well right now. So this is really cool. And again, up to 4K 60 FPS, you can go to it. So yeah, this is really cool. And even there is the pro mode videos if you want to shoot with white balance, focus and stuff customization. And here also you can change the resolution. There is a documents mode as well. You can go with the enhanced mode if you want. So all these modes are working, including with other modes like the vlog, short film, then the sticker avatars and stuff, movie fix, super moon, pocket mirror, and the director mode and stuff. Everything is there in case you need those. This comes with the latest Leica camera, and that is really superb for this particular device at least. Talking about basic things, yes, it passes the SafetyNet test right out of the box, so banking apps will not be a problem here. The DRM info shows as L1 here, so you can stream Netflix or Amazon Prime videos in 1080p. If I show you the Google Photos backup section, yes, it does include the Google Photos and videos unlimited backup. Let me go into the display settings right now. In here, this is how it looks. We have the adaptive brightness. The lock screen settings are there, and in here also you will get the animations. There is a face unlock when swiping up, and we have the script lock screen, control from lock device, double line clock, and the always show time info is of course the always on display. Then there is a wake screen for notification, and the long press on fingerprint scanner is the always on FOD, and double tap to check phone. We have the night light, then the live display option is also there, and we have the color calibration as well. There is a red, green, blue, etc. options. Let me go back. We have the colors. You can change it to boosted, saturated, and even the RGB control you can do. Then we have the display cutout, screensaver, allow window level bursts, double tap to sleep, and the wake up on plug. Desktop mode is also there in case you need that. And we have the ambient display as well. In here we have the pickup option. It is actually working. I'll show you that. And we also have the custom display settings. In here you will get the de-dimming and the high brightness mode separately. Let's jump into the battery settings. This is how it looks like, and it is really cool that right here on the top side you will see the current battery capacity, the design battery capacity, and the charging cycles and the battery temperature. Everything shows up on the top, and this is really good for me because I love this kind of info right here in the battery settings. And it is just one of the best representation of the battery settings that I have seen. And here in the bottom you will see the battery percentage bar, I would say, and the battery usage, adaptive charging, and the adaptive preference you can choose from right here. Now let me talk about the battery life with the Accu battery app I have tested it with. And with that, the screen on time that it is showing me over here, it's about 6 hours. But yeah, in my opinion, I would say the battery life has been much better than this. I would say 6.5 or even 7 hours of screen on time you can get. And you can see the screen off, it's about 15 days. That's too much of standby time. And even the combined use, it shows more than 3 days. These all are estimated numbers. Do keep that in mind. But other than that, I would say the battery life over here overall has been amazing. In the health section, for me, the battery health shows as 91%. I have a brand new battery over here. I have changed it a couple of months ago. So with that, my battery life has been good. And even the fast charging on this particular ROM has been working perfectly fine. No problems so far. Now in the sound settings, this is how it looks like. Again, we have this animation and we have the media, call, ring, etc. volume controls, link, ring, tone, and notification kind of things. And the media options are also there. We have the spin player and stuff. And we have the system haptics. You can change the haptic through the whole UI. Let me go back. We have the ringtone vibration pattern changing option. Then we have this notification sound changing option. Per app volume control is also there. Then we have the dial pad tone, screen locking sound, charging sound and stuff. You can disable if you want. Then we have the live caption and the now playing. Then we have the Mi Audio Direct. In here we have multiple different headphone options, but I have been using with the youth edition. The sound quality with the headphone jack, the Bluetooth headset, speakers, everything has been really one of the best. No issues whatsoever with sound quality. And we have the sound presets as well. Then you can choose it to rock, jazz, pop, etc. options. Even there is the enable hi-fi option in case you need that. And while playing music, let me show you how it looks in the volume panel. This is how it looks like. And you can change the output device just like this. And you can increase or decrease the volume from right here. You can change the output device to your phone speakers or your Bluetooth headset. And here in the quick setting panel, it will look like this. It has this blur. You can disable it if you want to. And it has this ripple kind of effect over here. And here, as you can see, pausing and playing media, it does this Android 14 kind of animation. You can also change the output device from here. And even it appears on the lock screen. Let me show you how it looks. This is how it will look like in the lock screen while you are playing music. And as you can see, pausing and playing media does this kind of animation. And again, you can change the output device from here. Everything just looks super smooth over here. Talking about the security settings, in here we have the screen lock. In the settings of it, we have the quick unlock, then the power button instantly locks and stuff. Then we have the fingerprint and the face unlock option. I have already set those up. Even the app lock is present right here. So that is really good. Right now, let me show you the locking and unlocking things. And for that, I'll just double tap over here. And if I put the device on the desk like this and pick it up on my hand, just notice the always on display and how beautiful it looks. It just looks like a nothing phone, I would say, with this clock font. And here, if I just double tap, let me just do that one more time. And yeah, it does this kind of animation with the edge lighting and stuff. Looks beautiful. Screen of FOD, by the way, is working fine. If you're wondering that, let me show you. Yeah, as you can see, the screen of FOD worked perfectly. But if I enable the always on display, let me show you. Here, the animation of the locking really looks beautiful. And on the bottom, you can see the battery percentage with that road rage kind of font. And here, the clock font looks really beautiful. Has this ring kind of look on the fingerprint scanner in the always on display. And once you tap the fingerprint scanner, it unlocks right away. The fingerprint scanner, it's really fast. Just notice how fast it unlocks. Let me try one more time. So yeah, it's one of the fastest fingerprint scanner that I have seen, I have to say. Let me try one more time. And yeah, this is the reason why I'm saying this ROM is one of the best experiences that I have ever got. Right now, let me show you the face unlock. And for that, I just have to double tap to wake and just swipe up. Look at the phone and it unlocks. Let me try one more time. The camera pops out really fast and unlocks, just notice. So yeah, the face unlock works perfectly fine. And the app lock looks like this, the UI I mean. and if I tap the fingerprint scanner area, as you can see, it unlocks and goes straight where I left it. So yeah, the app lock, face unlock, fingerprint, everything is working great, no problems. Now in the test website, of course, it doesn't have the high refresh rate, so it is working at 60 Hz, but even with that, swiping and scrolling and stuff, everything like zooming in and stuff, pinching, everything is working super fast, no problems whatsoever. Even while scrolling through the UI, it's not a problem at all. Even in Twitter and stuff, let me show you once it loads. And here, if I just start scrolling, just notice it scrolls really smoothly, no issues that you will face. Everywhere I see the stability of this ROM, it's just amazing. Even in Instagram, if I open the Reels section, just notice once everything loads up, it is really fast experience, no problems whatsoever. And here are the Antutu and Geekbench score with a CPU stress test to give you guys an idea about the overall UI performance of this ROM. Inside the personalization settings, we get the customization, and in here you can see this artist doing some work, and yeah, you can definitely customize the UI from here. And even you can customize the setting style. I'll show you that, but first let me show you the lock screen. In here, this is how it looks like. It shows how you can customize it, and it has this always show when charging, edge lighting, display media cover art, and the blur amount of lock screen, pocket detection, and so you can disable the power menu on lock screen. And we have the user switcher, then we have the fingerprint error and authentication vibration, the ripple effect, and the battery info shows up on the bottom. And we have the UDFPS customization. You can have the icon pickers, plethora of like fingerprint scanner icons are here, no problems with that. And even we have the UDFPS animations, so you can change it however you want to. Let me go back from here. We have the lock screen style. Let me show you the below section. I'll show you the top section later. We have the lock screen color, then the lock screen clock bottom spacing, and the small lock screen clock and stuff, and even the clock format. You can change single line to double line, and we have the clock size. And let me show you right now. Here you can actually change the lock screen clock style, but this interface, it's really cool. You can just swipe over here to actually see how the lock screen clocks will look. So just notice you can change just by swiping over here, and once you like a clock, just click on apply change. It will be applied on your lock screen. This is really good interface, I have to say, and on a custom ROM, this is really good. I have never seen this kind of amazing UI of the customization section. So yeah, this is one of my favorites because of like this kind of palette, I have to say. So if you're someone who loves this kind of customization, it will be really amazing for you. And there are huge amount of options of the customization for the lock screen clock fonts. Now on the bottom, you will also get the lock screen date font style, and you can actually change that, just notice, to any font that you are looking at. If I show you the lock screen quickly, this is how it will look. It definitely looks superb, and there is a lock screen shortcuts, and I have to tap and hold on them to actually open the settings. And in here, it does work perfectly fine, the Google Smart Home widgets. And here also, as you can see, the torch, you can turn it off or on from right here. And let me just unlock quickly. In the miscellaneous settings, we have the game space. In here, you can add any game that you are willing to. We have the Google services, parallel space. You can have 2 accounts for WhatsApp. We have the smart pixels, system manager, then the weather settings, and we have the unlock higher FPS in games, unlimited Google Photos backup, and the Netflix spoof, then the Android P animation, the screen of animation, and you can also have the swipe to screenshot from right here. So yeah, the swipe to screenshot and stuff, everything is working fine. There is the capture mode option, looks like this, and there is the share, edit, delete, and the Google Lens feature as well in case you need all of those. Inside system manager, we have this game boost option, then the aggressive idle mode, then we have a lot more other settings that you are seeing. Let me go back to the weather settings. In here, we have the lock screen weather as well. In the notifications, we have the colored quick setting notification icons, reticker, use app colored background. We have the blurred media artwork and other style like the buttons and stuff you can change. Then the blink flashlight for incoming call, ignore DND, and we have the blink rate. In the quick settings, we have the battery percentage. You can have it next to the icon and stuff, and we have the battery style. Yes, the status bar battery style, I'll show you that later. We have the auto brightness icon and the brightness slider position. You can have it on the bottom if you want. Columns and the rows you can change, and we have the dual tone, the height levels, the vertical layout option is there, and we have the height quick setting on secure lock screen, then the data usage, and we have the other customizations that you are seeing right here. Let me go back to the sound settings. In here, we have the pulse and the screenshot sound, adaptive playback, and the volume media output. Volume steps is also there in case you need that, and the in-call vibration options are also there. Let me go back to the status bar. In here, we have the battery style. I would say plethora of battery styles are here. Just notice amazing amount of options. Let me go back. I have been using it with the iOS style 16, and with that, this is how it looks. It looks super beautiful, but I would have loved to see a status bar padding because I have a tempered glass and it is like too much to the top. But yeah, I would say there is no status bar padding, and we have the battery bar. You can enable it if you want. We have the battery percentage when charging, then the 4G icon, clock and date customization, then the combined signal icons and mic camera privacy, colored icons, then we have the network traffic indicator, old style icon. Let me scroll down. We have the show notification count, Wi-Fi standards, and the logo position and stuff you can change from right here. In the user interface, we have the font style, and just notice plethora of fonts are here, including the OnePlus fonts, nothing, Samsung, everything is present, no issues whatsoever. In the system icon packs, plethora of icon packs are here. I have been using it with the Plumpy one, but you can choose any of them. Beautiful looking icons, and the Monet theme customization. There is the accent color and the background color changing option, luminance, chroma factor, etc. And we have the nav bar style. You can change it between these many options. Plethora of options again. And we have the signal icon styles as well. And then we have the system shapes. You can change the shapes to too much options, I would say. Even the volume panel style, you can change it to Realme UI style and stuff. By the way, the default volume panel looks really beautiful. This is how it looks. So you can expand the volume panel just like this. You can put the phone into vibrate or silent from here, just like this. And there is the about phone style. You can change it to centered wallpaper banner, and the big wallpaper and stuff you can change. Then the contextual menu and stuff is there, hide user card. Then the search bar style, you can change random settings, and the settings header image also is there. And there is also the header image, I think, in the quick setting panel settings. And we have the set settings header text, and even the setting style. I have been using it with the Ions card UI, but you can also choose the other options like the oxygenized options if you want those. Even the Google Material U option is there. So that is all the customizations, and it is just huge amount of options. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and let me know down there in the comments what do you guys think about the latest RisingOS version 1.3 on the Redmi K20 Pro. I feel this is right now, as of today, one of the best custom ROMs that I have found for the Redmi K20 Pro, at least in my opinion, guys. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. Do share this video out with your friends if you want them to know about the latest and best custom ROM for the Redmi K20 Pro. I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Bye bye now.